Yes, and welcome back once again to another edition of the Weekly Thought Podkizzle.
Podkizzle?
I'm your homie Big Tizzle with Zandizzle. Al Wizzle. Weekly Thought Podcast, hosted by Big T and Zanda. Al, we are back in the building. I think for you guys, this is our...
Shout out to Puff Plus, by the way.
Okay, shout out to them. I think this is our third week that you haven't... I think like it's been... We're coming up to... It's like 2.5 weeks since you guys would have last got a podcast.
Sorry. We did one
2 weeks ago. And
we couldn't put it up.
I know that sounds like pretty fucking rare for us because they're like... What?
How bad did it get? How bad did it get?
It got towards... I can't even talk... We can't talk about it on air because it's just...
Can you like say a word that'll remind me?
Lightheadedness.
Nah, I must have been real fucked up.
Yeah, it's lightheadedness. Alright? But I'll explain that.
I remember that. This is how bad we were. Well, this is how bad I was. After the podcast, remind you...
We had a massive Nando's feed before we did it.
This is what we both had together.
Between us, we get a whole chicken. We get
16 barbecue ribs, 4 bits of corn,
8 bits of corn. No, 4 bits of corn.
Yeah,
because
we share a lot. So we share. So we get half a chicken each. This is easy. Yeah. Me and T get half a chicken each. I get it hot. He gets a mild because he's a little bitch. Anyway,
I like the flavour.
You do. You used to get it hot and extra hot. I remember.
And then I tried it once.
Anyway,
the flavour
it is better,
amazing.
but I like hot. I'm not a pussy.
Oh no, it gets pretty hot sometimes.
My tongue is burning still from the food I had yesterday.
Oh no, my missus.
Alright, so we get half a chicken hot each or whatever, right?
Yes.
Then we share a large chips with extra chicken salt. Don't get that Perry shit, right? Fuck you. Amateur shit.
Like actual chicken, and it's good chicken salt.
Yeah, it's like from the bone. No.
Yeah.
And then we get 8 barbecue ribs each.
Yeah.
Right? They're a great side. Then T gets
a lot of fucking
I get the chips, so T gets the large corn, which is 4 bits of corn and barbecue basting, and we split it 2 each.
Yeah.
Then we get a water. Remind you, we came here, we did that, an hour and a half later, that was the first meal I had that day, remind you, and that was at 8 o'clock, I think.
Yeah, okay.
About 8 o'clock, because we were running real late.
Yeah.
And Max cracked the fucking sheets.
Yeah,
anyway,
we're gonna get to Max later.
After that, we finished the podcast. Now, this is how bad of a condition I was. I went to McDonald's and got a triple cheeseburger meal with an apple pie and a sausage and egg McMuffin on the side.
Wowza.
I was in the waiting bay. I left here. You know what time I left here?
What time?
I left here at 10.
Yeah?
Right? At 10 o'clock. I didn't get home till 11. They made me wait like 25 minutes in the waiting bay. The waiting bay, which is right here. It's at the front of the doors, yeah? I'm just...
Oh, the one up there where you just go around into that little side part.
I'm cooked as dog shit, yeah? And I'm sitting there, and people are just walking out, and all they see is me, and I'm like, where's my McMuffin? Right? Just like cooked. Then I went home. I don't know how I ate that, but that's how bad I was. So you can imagine how bad the podcast is. It will be on the USB though. Did you save it?
It's on my desktop. Fully edited.
Yeah, we'll put it on the USB.
I did. I fully edited it, and then I just double clicked it and opened it up, and I was like, I watched legitimately the first 2 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I could put this up. And I knew it got worse. Because I was in it, so I knew it got worse. I was just like, yeah, no, this ain't coming up.
Me and T took a selfie before this, and he goes, I need to trim my beard. And I go, no, show me. And he goes, just look at me. So we're at that level already. You know
what I'm saying?
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, I got a new vape I want to talk about. Okay. Also, I've been getting those disposables. We'll get to that. What are we talking about now?
But back to Nando's.
Oh, right. Okay, so, I'm sorry.
We're changing up the routine a little bit.
We are a little bit.
We just let these guys in on everything. We've decided because Nando's fast, it's about $40 each. Let's and also I get a chips to go home.
It cost me $28. Yeah. 28, so $30 it cost me. And about you too, $30. Between us, it's either 28 or 30, right? It's like we're either paying, one of us is paying $1 or $2 extra, right? But we're paying both of those prices usually. But still, that's $50 fucking bucks. Well, that's $60.
Yeah,
that's $60 for a dinner. Where me and T could go to like China Bar Me and you could go to China Bar, get 2 mains, an entree and 2 drinks, and it'd be like 50. Well, even if it was 60, it's fucking China Bar. Like, you can't compare. We should fucking do that.
But there's Gammy's at Doncaster fucking food court, bro.
We've been there.
Yeah,
me and you a long time ago got blazed as shit and went
and
there.
then we sat there with big plates.
And people walked past, it was like Friday night
It's
shopping.
weird, it's just weird eating Gammy in a food court.
Like, this chicken's fucking amazing. Do you like the pickles?
No, I might have been drunk back at those days.
Yeah, no, I think you were drunk. Yeah, no, you were drunk because I drove and I don't drive.
Yeah, he used to drive. He actually used to drive everywhere when we first.
I was high.
Yeah.
If I was high.
You weren't usually when we first met. You weren't high.
No, I wasn't smoking that much.
No, you weren't smoking, but you were high on. Yeah,
I'll say I was doing like codeine and Xanax.
Xannies and like
I remember I came.
No, I've never been a big pill Xanny kind of like. And I had my run when I was like 18 of actual pills, like, and then I kind of got.
Same.
I kind of got over it. Yeah, the rest of my drug use was probably like coke and shit. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Nah, but you see, my thing was the older I got, so like when I hit like 18 and I had a bit of money behind me. That's when you move to coke, because when you're young, when I was like 17, when I was 17, even when I was 18 and started clubbing, I'd be like, I'll get 2 big disco biscuits, 2 googs, right? 2 googs. And I'll get like a 50 bag of coke. Bro, a 50 bag of coke, now I snort that one line, boom, gone. Like, what the fuck is this? You got more?
I don't have tolerance for any of this shit.
I'm just saying, I don't do coke. I do coke like once or twice a year. I'm just saying that a 50 bag is nothing.
I can't remember the last time I did a drug. Oh, it's like a hard, okay, like we all know my stance on marijuana. Like I may, pull a joint here and there, but like I'm not like a full blown everyday smoker. But
not like some of us.
Yeah, but like as far as any other drugs, yeah, man. Like I think of the recovery. Like, because I do remember the last couple of times I did it, like ages ago, and the recovery in your 30s ain't really that fun.
Of what? On what?
On anything, dude.
Coke's easy. Coke for me, I get up the next day, I'm like, alright, let's go, and I just leave. Like,
dude, that's why I don't even really...
That's why Coke is so big.
I've given the grog a big nudge.
But listen, this is why cocaine, what people don't realise, who don't dabble in drugs or don't understand it, if they've never thought of it properly. But cocaine is one of those drugs that a lot of rich people get on because the recovery the next day is nothing. You can sleep on coke. You can go through a fucking half gram of coke tonight. As long as you stop, like you'll probably be a bit alert, but you'll get some sleep. You'll get a couple hours, and the next day you just feel like you haven't slept properly. That's about it. That's why so many rich people fucking do coke, and it becomes a habit because they're like, "Well, I'm alright. I'll do it once a week. I'll do it every 2 days. I only do it after work." Yeah. Because the recovery is alright. Yeah. But the tolerance goes up. I know cunts. Yeah. I won't say who, but I know cunts who go through like.
Yeah, I know a couple
at least 2 8 balls a week. That's 7 grams.
Yeah.
Me and you both know some people like that.
Yeah.
Go through an ounce in like a fucking week and a half.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Nah, fuck that shit. But that's what I was saying. That's why I don't even drink anymore. I've given it a big nudge the last couple of weekends, but I made a conscious decision that Easter was my last drink, and I've packed it up again now. And I'm back to full focus. I'm fully focused on the gym now. Like I'm ready, man.
Same. Fully focused on the gym.
Yeah, no,
I am.
This year's bulk.
I've got good vision when I look up.
It's going to be fucking ridiculous, man. This year's bulk is gonna. I'm probably gonna put on a bit of fat, but bro, the size I'm gonna put on.
Can I help you get put on?
I know how my body works now, and I now know what I need to do.
What are you going to do to get fat?
Bro, the amount of calories I'm going to eat every day is going to be fucking stupid. Like,
I won't be surprised. Eat bad food too?
But yeah. But I'll probably like if we go out and get burgers, I'll probably buy 3 burgers. Like I'm putting on fucking size this year.
You won't be able to eat 3 burgers.
Bro, I'm going to force feed my fucking self, and I'll just eventually get to the point where I'll eat it. So I'm forced. Like I'm gonna get the food in this because my body responds.
Can we stop the podcast and go get burgers?
Nah. Got my dinner there waiting for me.
You're a little bitch.
Got my dinner there waiting for me.
I'm gonna go to Macca's after here.
Go.
I haven't eaten today. Like period.
Oh fuck.
Like period.
I've had I've had meals.
I'll be straight. I don't eat. I can't eat. Like I don't get the appetite. unless I smoke.
Yeah, I used that. I used to be not able to eat till I fucking had fully smoked a sesh, bro.
Yeah, I can't eat. Like, I had, actually, that's a lie. I bought a wrap from 7-Eleven on my way home from work. About 6. I had it about 7 o'clock. I had that, which is tiny. They're like, it's like a thin fucking. It's like half a wrap essentially. I didn't even eat them all. Like, I had like 3 bites out of each and threw it out. But it's because my stomach hurt. If my stomach hurts, I'm like, I have to eat something. Generally, in the morning, I get up, I get a Red Bull, which I shouldn't.
Okay. Now, that's the first step to fucking stomach issues, that shit.
Red Bull, no
The
sugar.
thing, I'm not one to talk. I have this thing called Super Slim. As soon as I wake up, then do my 40 minutes of fucking faster cardio, which is probably 3 times the amount of fucking caffeine that fucking thing's got. It's one little fucking cap full of this fucking shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a shredder. Like, it's not like fucking clenbuterol or some shit like that. It's all like natural products and shit, but it's got a fucking cuntload of caffeine in it.
You know, at one point I was taking like these diet pills that you could only take when you exercise. I was like, nah. So I kept taking them, but I was dropping weight.
It's me fucking dude's product. Super Slim. It's just like, he sells it like hotcakes, bro. And bro, I don't function.
What's his name? Matt?
Adam.
Yeah.
If I don't do it, if I don't have that, I don't function, right, man. But it's become like I don't know.
Not an addiction, a dependency.
Bro, I don't really drink. I have 1 coffee a day now.
Yeah,
I haven't had one today. Haven't had one today. And now it's too late for me to have one.
I've had 1 coffee today. Sometimes I have 1.5. I have
4 weeks ago, I gave up pre-workout. Well, that shit's not good for you, bro.
No.
Shit's not good for you, man. I gave up pre-workout, and dude, I don't even miss it. Like, it's like, I take a pump instead, like this pump formula, and bro, I don't know what the fuck's in it, but bro, my pump's just a huge. It's the 1 or 2 sets, and everything just pumps right up. It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, so I have a Red Bull. So this morning I had a Red Bull like that, just under 500ml.
Yeah.
Then I usually have a muffin.
Yeah, okay.
A blueberry muffin. Right, because I'm like, I gotta eat something in the morning. Right, because generally by the morning I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten properly for the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then I fucking go to work. I have a coffee, generally, and then maybe later I have a little Red Bull.
Yeah.
Right? I reckon they think I'm on shard at work because I'm like, right?
All you're doing is drinking fucking Red Bulls and eating muffins.
What muffin? I didn't have a muffin today.
Yeah?
No. I just had a Red Bull. Actually, already had 1 of these and a little Red Bull. So that's my 3rd Red Bull. I've had 1.5 liters of Red Bull today.
Jesus Christ, cunt. That's not good for you, bro. I've had 1.5 liters. You gotta let them know, man. Just let them fucking know. Fuck.
And cunts are like, how do you sleep? I'm like, well, I smoked like 9 jozzers and then finally my body's like,
dude, you fucking need to with that much fucking caffeine.
It can get hard.
Bro, trust me.
No matter how good
you stop these in soft drink, cunt.
I don't do sugar though.
You're gonna drop like fucking 20 kilos just like that.
I've already dropped 10 since Christmas, and I'm literally. It's because I'm
smoking shard doesn't count, alright?
Nah, I wish, bro. I can't afford that. That's expensive, man. I smoke like an Oz a week. Imagine if I smoke.
What's it? Oh no, we probably can't get into fucking shard prices.
I can tell you how much.
No, I don't want to know.
Gram of shard's anywhere between $600 to $1,000.
What?
No, a gram. A shard, proper shard.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck.
Some you can get more of the. Look, ice is just high grade speed. That's what it is. It's methamphetamine dosed higher, right? It's not meth like in the US. That's meth. Yeah. Like that's fucking meth, bro. This isn't meth. People will tell you that. I've listened to it on medical podcasts, on everything, and they say to you, it's not the same as meth. Yeah. It's probably called the same, but over here, it's not the same. Yeah, okay. Methamphetamine is not the same.
It's never been something. It's never been something for me, man. That shit. I've since a young age, I've always seen people that I either grew up with or a little bit older than me get hooked on it, and I've seen how fucked up it makes people.
Fuck off.
Like, I'm not going to say that I haven't tried it. Like in my younger years, when I was a rat, I've tried it, but
we've all tried something.
It's not really for. It was. I didn't realize. I was like, this isn't for fucking me.
You whacked the crack in the wall?
No,
just me.
It's my problem,
you know
man.
what's bad?
That's my problem, man.
Every time I joke about that, I've got a mark here that I've had my whole life, and cunts are like, "Do you whack?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. Look how skinny I am. Yeah. Look how skinny I am, bro." Because I'm whacking heroin, bro. Just fucking whacking it back. Full plunge.
Okay, we need to like calm it down a little bit now on that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll get into we don't know when the podcast is going to stop. There's no update on that. We're just going to.
We don't know. We're going to keep
going.
going, and when we know a date, we'll fucking tell you. Fuck you. Stop asking questions. You fucking rat. You fucking rat.
Yeah. Just a quick little rebrand, a new little YouTube channel. Like we're just going to really amp things up a little bit. You know what I mean?
We're getting a YouTube plug.
Yeah.
We're getting one. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
We're going to get a YouTube plug.
Put it into the universe.
If I ever get a YouTube plug, I'm giving it to T. Because I know how much T appreciates YouTube.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, if I get one,
I love YouTube.
And I love YouTube. Like YouTube's what YouTube over TV. Get into that soon, right? YouTube over TV any day of the week, right?
Bad.
But I'm telling you, I swear to you,
Bro,
on my dad's grave, if I ever get a YouTube plug, I'm gonna give that shit to you as a gift.
Bro, there's not a time that I'm not
As
on
a
YouTube.
gift. It may say Zanda Elwood.
The only time, the only time I'm not on YouTube. Oh, fuck, bro.
Not on coke at all, cunt. No. You get bad hay fever. Listen, from the hay fever today, cunt, because it was so sunny. Yeah, you get that? Fuck, look. I actually swear to God, cunts again, but they're coking. We're not. Like, I swear on my dad, we're not, yeah? We're not coking at all. But my hay, I never used to get hay fever, yeah? I used to give my dad shit every year for having hay fever. I'm like, allergic to fucking plants, you little bitch, right?
The way I'm
imagine being allergic to plants.
The way I'm living with mortgage payments,
bro. And then like a year later, cunt, at 21, hay fever, like fucking, like proper. Like, look at the bag, he's proper. Shout out. But seriously, like fucking proper. And now I'm dealing with it. A hot day and the fucking flowers come out, the bees are happy. I'm like, fucking, yeah, this is grass can. We've got a show tomorrow. A sold out show. Might add. See you tomorrow. I think there might be a couple of people who I know do listen to the podcast who might be there.
Okay.
So fucking if you're seeing this during the day, is it coming up tomorrow during the day?
No, it'll probably be out tomorrow night-ish.
Oh, night. Okay. Well, you're a shit cunt.
Usually up at about 9 a.m. No, I don't know what fucking time.
If you listen to the audio.
Yeah, it's usually up at 9 a.m. because I normally do it early.
Yeah, you do the video early too.
Yeah. It should be up. I can put it up by about 9, 10 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes. If you're watching this and you watch the podcast, come say hi. I want to meet you. T won't be there. T's afraid of crowds.
No, I'm just not into shows like anymore, man. Fuck being around that group of people. There's still a thing called a fucking worldwide pandemic, man.
Fuck off.
That's what I'm rolling with, man. That's what I'm rolling with.
Hey, lucky for Medicare.
You gonna do it?
We're talking about it.
Go ahead.
He's not going to watch this.
Yeah,
and even if he does...
He hasn't made it this far. Let's just say, even if he watches this, he has not made it this far.
We can't ever ask him. Because then he'll be like, maybe I'll start watching him.
Yeah, no, maybe I'll go back and watch some of them. If he goes back and watches some of these...
He's not going to talk to you again.
He's not going to be our mate, bro. Nah, I think
only us and the audience know that we bully Max behind his back. Hold on. And some of these people have met Max. They've met Max and no one's ever told him. There's never been a comment just like
wait, dude, you
pull up on Max. Yeah. Everyone's in on it. Everyone's like, yeah, I feel you.
I think mine and Max's relationship, though, is at a point...
I've never said anything I wouldn't say to Max's face.
Big facts.
It's just stuff I don't say to him because
I don't want the argument.
He'll get upset. I don't need him to get upset and emotional. His missus has his balls.
Oh, yeah. She responded to our group chat today, man.
She didn't respond after I fucking shut it down. So Max had to take his missus to the emergency room. Now, Max's missus is not a citizen. Now, when you have an imported car, sometimes it's a little bit expensive to maintain. Give me some love.
That's it.
What? I'm just being real. Sometimes if I import an R32 GDR, I might have a few issues.
And it could cost you a bit to fix.
Could cost you a little bit. There's some stuff wrong with it. You don't know.
Right. Meet Max's missus.
So she's all good, I think.
Before we get the jokes off,
Max's
missus is fine, and she had the sniffles.
Could you imagine? She died.
What was it? She was like...
She had wheezing issues.
Oh, well, we're breathing issues, and she's fine. She's fine.
Max probably damaged the windpipe somewhere with that big dick.
Okay.
I reckon.
Max has got a slug on him, yeah? He'd have to.
Nah, he would have had more girlfriends. Because it would have been like, I'm sure if
he would have had the big dick energy. Yeah. He would have had more big dick energy. Yeah, I feel
That's how, like, I used to say to cunts growing up, like, even when I was 18, 19, like, fuck these cunts. I used to pull more girls than, like, my... Ben, remember Ben? Girls, you know what's funny? Half the women I know are like, Ben's hot, the other half are like, he's fucking ugly, right? I reckon Ben's a good looking guy. Not an ugly guy.
No, I don't reckon. Like, he's an attractive guy. He's a good...
Yeah, he's built, you know, he's fit, goes to the gym, he's got abs and shit. Good looking guy, right? Weird haircut. Fuck that cunt. Anyway. For real, fuck that cunt.
He's alright.
I used to get more pussy than him, right? And literally, it was just big dick energy. I don't care what nobody says.
It's just cunts here, he's fucking flexing his big
I'm not
dick on
Hey, but you know what? That might be me who thinks it's big. What? There could be people being like, no, you got a little dick. I'm like, I don't know, I couldn't get it in you. You were pretty wet. It was bloody.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
It's a period.
There's always one. There's always one.
That's bloody?
No, don't.
No, because I'm serious. Like, that happens. Like, that does happen. It's trippy. It's trippy. You tear to the sphincter. That's one hole.
What the fuck? Just notification.
Can you get off your phone?
I'm an old man.
You're not that important.
I'm not important at all.
You're not that important.
I'm important in my own little world.
You're not important.
I'm really not.
Your daughter told me, she's like, my dad fucked that cunt.
No. If anybody in this world loves me, it's that little girl.
Yeah, but the only one who would smack you is Nina.
She comes in when I'm gaming, and she's the only one that's just like, Daddy, can we just like cuddle for a bit? I'm just like, yeah. She gets up and just cuddles and just lays in there and into my little nook, and then I'm just like mute, get out the gaming, just and then I'll just put something on the fucking shit, and she'll just lay there with me for like an hour.
And then when do you get over it?
No. My son's just like, he's like, fuck off, we've got an iPad. This is an iPad.
There's porn on here.
No, this is an iPad, bro.
And he's also got like what? A PS5, a PS4, and a Nintendo Switch.
He hasn't got a PS5.
Well, you do, which means he does.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't have one. You got rid of it. We're on air. Who was it?
It's my missus. It's
just like reply to her and say, Xander's making me get off my phone for the podcast because we're filming.
Okay.
Because you've opened the message.
Yeah, I have.
All right.
Even though the phone's telling that I open them all.
Just say to her, I'm doing the podcast. Xander wants me off my phone. I can't argue with him because big dick energy. You didn't say
it's fine. No. I've sorted it. I've just said I'll do it all. Don't worry about it. She's stressing over something. So don't worry about it. I'll do it all. It's fine. And I've still got time to go to the gym in the morning. So I'm happy.
You gotta do something with the kids, don't you?
I've got to have the kids. So.
Told you, man. Don't have any more kids.
No, it's sweet,
You're
bro.
gonna have another one.
No chance in fucking hell. No way.
How many people in your car?
There's room for another one.
Yeah.
Right? There's room for another.
How many people in your car?
But I'm not.
I shut your shit down too, boy.
I'm not. Nah.
Hold on, we need to get back on Max. We just drifted.
Okay, yeah.
We do this. This will not happen on the new podcast often.
No. We are structuring the new podcast properly, like correctly.
Yeah. And it's going to be edited and shit.
If there's anything wild in it, it's coming out. Like,
yeah, there's going to be angles, and we're going to have there's going to be a Xander's Gooch angle.
Yeah, we'll incorporate the viewer. No, we'll incorporate more of the viewer every week and stuff like that. We're going to do because Max is going to be obviously in this one.
Not on camera.
No, I think
Max won't be on this. Max is not here. Max is not here right now.
I think you might.
Max, if you're watching this, you're fired. You're fired.
Is he?
You're fired. I fired you. If you've seen this, message me and say, what the fuck, you fired me, but I love your dick. If you say that, I'll know you watched it. It has to be that exact.
Okay. Or just say... Braids, mate, hit him up and go, hey, Xander sacked you on the last podcast, man.
Braids, keep your fucking mouth shut or I'll glue it shut. I swear to God, I will. I love you.
Nah, Max is...
I love you and your weird feet, bro.
Max is alright.
He's fired, though.
He's just... There's no chance of him coming to my new crib when he moves into his
Max,
new
you've been demoted to casual. We'll call you. when we need you.
I reckon, in all honesty, say we do 2 podcasts a month, I reckon he'll come on once every 2 months.
Me and you are both moving to the...
Eastern suburbs.
Deep Eastern.
Yeah, going to be further out in the Eastern.
Deep Eastern.
Yeah.
Right? Not like Lilydale, but... Because we don't want to say anything, but Deep Eastern.
No one knows where I'm going. That's why I'm not really comfortable with guests at my crib, bro.
No.
I don't want everyone knowing where I live. But there's a lot of people that know where I fucking live. Like, straight up, because of this podcast. And, like, I'm not cool with it, bro. Like, you know what we
might have to do? We'll discuss that. We might have to do that at a location.
Yeah, or go to them.
We can even hire a... you can hire a photography studio. You can hire a photography studio, right?
Not even.
For, like, literally $200 for, like, 6 hours.
Yeah, but not even. Even if you got in good with the venue and filmed it like a fucking weekend during the day or some shit, and you just pre-organise
Dave would let us do that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying, Dave, if I asked Dave and I said, hey, we do want to do this...
And if we've got that little podcast thing, we just take it with us.
We'll bring the whole setup with us. Yeah. You got a fucking 4-wheel drive, cunt. I got a wagon. You know, we're going to meet here at this venue this time.
Just fold the fucking 2 back seats down in the 7-seater and off we go.
Me and you will fuck. Yeah, we'll fuck the man. Anyway, back to Max, cunt. Fuck.
Yeah, okay, go.
Back to Max. Somebody watching in the comments, put a time thing there to let the people know who want to know about Max. Put it here. It starts right now. Okay, so Max's missus went to the ER because she was having wheezing issues because Max got big dick energy and fucked the windpipe. But he don't have big dick energy. We established that. Right?
We're past this.
We're really past this. I'm going back again. Now, he got upset because he was there from 2:30 to like, what, fucking...
2:30 a.m.
2:30 a.m.
Well, we were talking to him at what, 8 a.m.?
No, 9.
No, it was a bit before 9.
8 a.m.
And he was like still there.
He just left after.
Yeah.
He left at he left about 9ish because he messages us and I'm at the post office picking up my new gift I got myself, which we'll talk about. And he's like, this is fucked. I'm angry. Me and Taya like, why?
What happened, man?
What happened? Every time he writes what happened, man, I read it in, what happened, man? Like in that, I don't actually care. But what happened? Because I'm interested.
Well, what happened?
He's like, we got charged.
He'd already messaged me privately. No, he messaged a group chat because I woke up to a group chat message.
Yeah, then he messaged you privately after probably.
He never messaged. I don't think
it was 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not reading. I woke up and saw it, bro. I'm like, what? Fuck off, Max. Fuck off. I'm fucking like, I didn't read it. I just saw Max weekly. I was like, no. I didn't read it. I just saw it and I was like,
you knew he cancelled straight up, didn't you?
Yeah, it was like that, and I was like, he either watched the podcast or he's not coming to one of them. I don't care. I'm going back to sleep. Turn over, hug my bitch, and go back to sleep. Right? He got mad because he was charged $440 for going to the emergency room in Box Hill. And then we said, what the fuck? Why? And he said, no Medicare. And I said, not a citizen. I didn't mean it like that, though. Yeah. I was meaning like, it was a question, but it was like, right, not a citizen. She's an imported car. We established this. Sometimes when you got an import, it costs a little to get going. Yeah. But you got it for a bargain, and it does stuff to you, inside and outside, I guess. Lets you put your outsides inside.
Okay.
I want to put my outsides inside of you.
Okay.
Dude. At you.
Don't.
Anyway, bless you. Habibi. Anyway, we were talking to him, and we got into a little dispute about like...
I didn't. I was just like, that's cool, man. I only started posting shit when you said that one comment.
I'll read the chat. I'll read it, because I can't remember. I'm not going to read the chat.
You are going to read the chat. I know you are.
Oh god! I just remember what something I said in the fucking thing. It was so funny. All right.
The pictures is when I started coming in there. All right.
So he messages about it. T's like, kick a doctor in the head if you have to.
Standard T response.
No, I was like, hope all's good. Send Sam my best wishes, dude. Honestly. Then he goes.
See how he's sliding him in to make himself sound like he's a fucking good cunt?
I am a nice guy. I'm just an asshole. People call me cunt. Is there a lot of nick in that? Give me that.
There's not a great deal.
Are you saying that? Then I'm gonna fucking die?
Nah. It's not.
I actually just had to cough.
It's menthol though, so. Blizzard grape.
Not bad. But see, carrying this around is like...
And dude, I don't carry one around, yeah?
Yeah, I know, you're a fucking idiot.
No, I carry two
anyway,
now, because
he messages us at 9:18 and he goes, I am so fucking angry right now, it's not funny. And I'm like, why? He goes, you're still there, mate. Just left $440 and told to see a GP. I'm like, what about $400? And then T goes, no bulk billing? And then Max goes, she doesn't have Medicare, moldy care, is what he said. And I said, because she isn't a citizen. And he said, yeah. I'm like, but I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
Like,
it was
is
sort
it
of...
because she is an import? Right? It was just like, oh, because she's not a citizen. Shit, yeah. Then I go, well, it's a lot better than $4,000 in like America. And then Physiges said, Jesus, that's no good.
It's not.
Look,
good.
Max goes, look, they did nothing for her. Then they did nothing for her. Then
to context this a little bit better, I was in a meeting at this time.
Feeling like a cash cow right now, to be quite honest. At least with $4,000, something is done for them. And then T's like, that's true, Max. You're a fucking shit-stirring dog. He's like, am going to complain. He talks like my missus's mum. She'll be like, I'm going to complain. But she doesn't speak like that, but she texts like that. And I'm like, what? But relax. I'm like, that's because they work on a priority and nurses don't have the clear to send you home. From my knowledge, right? Only a GP does. You won't get any money back complaining. They'll tell you to fuck off, right? Yeah. He's like, I know, but it's wrong. I'm like, but why is it wrong? They're just doing their job, dude. I know it's shit, but it would have cost you $400 anyway. What? And he's like, not necessarily, but why is it okay? Like, we knew she wasn't going to be admitted. They were saying to us there were no beds, like as if an emergency warranted a bed, but it didn't. I know where you're coming from, Zanda, and I agree with that process, but it seems it was a waste to be referred to go back to a GP, right?
Yeah.
Well, this isn't anything personal,
yeah.
Right? This is just, yeah. I'm like, man, $400 for a once-off is nothing. I pay $600 a year in Medicare, Livy, and I don't even have my own Medicare card. You should. I'll have my mum. I'm on my mum's, bro. She's like, do the form. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I'm like, what did they do? And he's like, nothing. I'm like, they did absolutely nothing. I mean, you can dispute it, but I wouldn't avoid paying it because you don't want it to fuck up her citizenship because they're going through this shit, right? And he's like, they gave her a Ventolin and a tablet which helped for an hour, then it went back to waiting. I'm like, didn't they issue you like an invoice, blah, blah, blah? And he's like, they did issue an invoice. All it says is hospital fee, $440. Anyway, I'm like, relax, bro. It's probably just like a standard fee if you, like for a hospital fee if you don't have Medicare. Like that's how much it costs, right? I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what do you ask Grinny? You know, because Grinny's a nurse in an ER and he works in hospitals and shit. People know that, right? He's like, yeah, I'll ask him. It just seems excessive. And I'm like, dude, this is where it gets funny. Lucky it's not overseas. Fuck, I heard in America it's like $3,000 if you don't have healthcare. I'm like, she's saying she wants to go back to India. Apparently it's better. And I did laughy faces. Max said, laugh my ass off. And then T said, ha 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 ha, in capital letters. I'm like, yeah, fuck, I doubt that. He's like, if you have to wait more than 30 minutes, it's no longer an emergency. That's what she's been saying. Kind of got a point though. Laugh my ass off. And I'm like,
but the problem, what I didn't say, which I wish I did say, is if you go back to India, you're going to be the one with no healthcare. But I didn't think I put two and two together with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow, that's amazing. Because you were busy. You were working.
Yeah, I was in a meeting. I was in a meeting while this was going on. So
I'm like, so he's saying in India, if you have to wait more than 30 minutes, it's not an emergency. Like, you can go, right? I'm like, that's probably because the population has like 1 billion people in there, right? There's 1 billion people in India. He's like, that's true. And then T's like,
True for the stars, Zanda.
So when are you moving to India? And I'm like, yeah, I don't see India being better. And then I sent a gif of a guy doing that. A white guy doing this shit, right? Because I was like, I even hit T up and I was like, oh, check my gif. And he was like, what the fuck? Then Max goes, apparently it is. I can't say from experience though, obviously. Yeah. Laugh my ass off. Then T sends a photo of a train in India with a bunch of Indians all over the train.
There's like 100 Indians on the outside
and he
of the
goes, imagine... Now, Max works in a call centre, right? Yeah. So this isn't a racial joke.
Yeah.
And T goes, imagine going to your call centre job on this train, Max. Then I zoomed in and found this guy, and I was like, there's Max.
Yep.
Then I sent a photo of an Indian public hospital and said, I don't know. Right? At this rate, Max wasn't replying anymore. He was like, fuck these cunts. Like, honestly, right? And the hospital looks bad. It looks like it's in one of those donate now. $1 a week.
You can say the child's life.
You can say it. You can give healthcare to Indians. Like, literally, right? This photo, look at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
T posts a gif about a meme about Vin Diesel and COVID.
Yeah. Have to.
And then I go, in capitals, which you'll appreciate, pay your tick, Sam.
See, that's where I think it might have went that little bit too far, and I think that's when I stopped responding, yeah?
You hit me up, and you were like, yeah, you won. You won. I was like, I won 2020. What? You were like, yeah.
Pay your tick.
You were like, you did. And I'm like, pay your tick, Sam. Now, Sam's Max's missus. I'm like, pay your tick. Max goes, laugh my ass off, and then T goes, I will fight you both. Fuck your cunts. Anyway, Max is like, that's me on the train, ha ha ha. And then, by the way, the above image of said hospital is a government/free hospital. And I'm like, yeah, but that's where you'd go if you were there. Unless you wanted to pay big money to go private. At least our public hospitals aren't fucked up, if you feel me, right? Now, Max's missus got a little upset. Just a little bit upset.
Just a little bit.
They type the same. They actually both type both in English. It's amazing. It's amazing.
He talks to us now like he's trying to explain something
to her. He talks to me how I talk to my grandmother. Because I talk to her, I'm like, hey, Baka, what are you doing? Okay. You know, like you put on like the... Because they're a bit retarded. And, you know... It's not, my grandma's not retarded.
Yeah,
she doesn't speak English as a first language. She can speak it, but she's not like fluent, you know?
Broken English.
She'll be like, fuck you fucking, I love you, but fuck, I could kill you. I'm warning you, but I could kill you. Anyway, she goes, listen, no you don't. These photos are of 100% free government hospital. Not all of them are like this. The ones where you pay for your treatment are good. It's not necessary that you will pay a lot. The scenario is very different from here, mainly because since there are loads of people, they make people wait for 5 hours. They will turn the hospital upside down. So what she's trying to say is that like in their hospitals, if you have to wait 5 hours, like they'd fucking rip the hospital apart, bro. And T's like, I know, man. We just like teasing you because you're our mate. I'd come on that train with you. And then Max goes, we can be gay together. And I'm like, T was trying to like lighten the mood.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
And then what Max also said, that was Sam, by the way, with that message. Now I shut shit down. And I was like, not sure what you want me to say, bro, but it's the cost of a non-citizen going to an ER in Australia. Could be worse, like 10 Gs. While India might have a free healthcare system like we do, I'm finding online that as a non-citizen, you still have to pay $344. So it's about $100 difference. And the wait time and the wait time is a verity due to them having less hospitals and more population. On a higher note, and I sent my vape. That was it. Max is mad.
So should I send the message in the chat and go, how's Sam? Right now?
Do it. How's Sam?
I'm in the middle of it.
That's what she said.
Okay, where's the chat? There we go. How is Sam, mate? No, that's Sam, mate. That's Sam, mate. That's one word.
How is Sam, mate?
How is Sam, mate?
It's probably like, how is Sam, mate? I'm gonna open the message, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, is she?
So we're good friends.
Yeah.
So talk about. You gonna talk about your vape or?
Any better, dude? Yeah, so I went and bought a vape online. I should have gone to the shop. It was in Melbourne. I'm a fucking retard. I could have had this like the day I wanted it. But I bought it at work. And I work till 6, yeah? So most of the shit's closed. If I gotta go to the post office, I gotta go in the morning. It's fucking annoying. I hate that shit. You go in the morning, or the old cunts are there. Oh, just wanted to pay my AGL bill. And I'm like, hey, lady, can you do that tomorrow? Like, it's not due till fucking the end of the month. You just got it. Like, you just got it out of your PO box. Fucking relax, right? Fuck, you're gonna overpay him. Nah, it wasn't that bad. It was pretty quick. Anyway. It's been that bad before, though.
Yeah.
Where they're in front of you and they're like, and I'm like, where's your children, miss? Where's your family? Why are you out here on these streets alone? This is Ringwood.
But I guess at that age, they still want their own independence and stuff. You gotta let them go, man. They help build the country. That's the way I look at it.
I agree. Because they were fucking a lot and a lot of them had kids. Shit kids, buckers are not around. Just saying. Anyway. What were we talking about? Anyway, I get my vape. I got an Eris. It's a herb vape. Because I was like looking at them online, you know, for buds. Because I'm like, I'm playing a fair amount of shows this year. And I don't like really sharing my weed with cunts I don't know, yeah? Like, if it's a backstage area, I'm sweet. Because it's just a crew. Like, you know, yeah, I know you. I may not be friends with you, but I know you. You ain't got herpes. Yeah. Because he's sharing the joint. Jai's helping me smoke this joint with you. And he knows you. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. If you got herpes, I'll fucking stab you. Right? Because how am I going to explain that to my missus?
Yeah.
How'd you get herpes? How'd you get herpes in Sydney? What were you doing? I was sharing the joint with fucking
blokes
and shit, bro. Like the Lebos, the Wings' mates. I don't know, man. I was sucking dick. Oh fuck! All right. I'd rather. I was sucking dick. You know. Who's dick? Wings. He made me do it. He's kind of rapey.
Why don't go out, man? That's why I just go lay on my missus's couch these days.
But I wanted a vape because I'm like, you know, it'd be good. I've got like a couple of shows coming up, and I just want to be able to, if I've got to be in a smokers, like, you know, the show at Laundry tomorrow, I'm not going to be backstage. I'm going to be kicking it. Like, I'm hanging out.
Is there even a backstage?
Yeah, there's a backstage at Laundry. There's a back way, yeah. Like, there is. It's weird. Yeah. But I don't think it's huge, though. I can't remember exactly. That's where Melbourne and shit were.
I know there's like a back corridor into like another back like corridor. I've been there, but if they consider that the backstage, I don't know.
Yeah, but I think they've done some stuff to it.
Yeah, okay.
Because Laundry's been renovated. Shout out to Dave and that. And the crew. Sold out show tomorrow night, which is fucking pretty big because it's just it's not like a big fucking like, it's not like a Melbourne show. Like Melbourne was sold out. We sold out too. Granted, like, the capacity has dropped a little bit, but we still have 200 people coming.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
like that's fucking, those are good numbers. Do you know what I mean? No matter what concept, you know. Granted, there's a big names on there. There's me, there's Jai Simpson, there's Faith, there's Drips, there's Nate Six, Obsessed. Like Trenners is the main headlines. His EP launch sold out. It's crazy. Soon enough, we're going to be going to bigger venues. More money. Give me the money. Anyway. I wanted a vape that I could use if I'm in public, like at Laundry, or if I'm like, oh, fucking, we're going out for dinner.
A little inconspicuous vape. Yeah,
it's probably the width of my eye, like the height of my iPhone, bro. You know, and it's got a 2235 milliamp battery. Probably lasts about 2-3 hours.
Yeah, okay.
But it gets hot. No, not hot, but
hot enough.
Goes to 3 temps. So you take the top out, and you put that silver bit isn't the mouthpiece either. Lucky I read that because it's the other side where the fucking at the top you put your herb in, straight green. You just grind it with like a hand grinder, or whatever you used to use, like the cheese stuff back in the day. and then you fucking you put it in the chamber there, and it's like got a cook pot, whatever the fuck it's called, like it's proper ceramic heating pot, right? You put the magnetic lip pad on, put it on, probably have it at like the medium temp, which is like 480 degrees Fahrenheit. Lowest is 420. Depends how dry your truth is, how long you want it to last or whatever. You don't get huge clouds, but I had some, like I got home and I had I'm like, I'll try it. I had like a little buzz, like I was like stoned, but I was like, I took the edge off, you know, and for me, I'm an everyday smoker. So for me, that was like, I did something, you know. But I know if I keep going at it for a couple of hours, or half an hour, I'll be fucking ripped.
Yeah, fried.
So I'll try that tonight, let you know next podcast. But
okay.
Might bring it next podcast.
Fair call.
But it's fucking grouse. And I've been getting these disposable vapes off a plug of mine. I'm going to say plug because he doesn't advertise them. He's literally like a plug, this cunt. Pay like $90, you get 10. So far I've got 2 left. They've lasted me, it's been 3.5 weeks. Should last you 10. One's like the equivalent of 2 packs. 5% nicotine. People are like, why don't you just get a vape? You know why I like these? My mate, I was recommending vape. I told him to go to vapes. And he's like, you know why I use these, bros? Because one, I'm a tradie and I keep it in my pocket. Doesn't leak. Like big vapes, he's like, I've had them, they leak. In your big, I'm moving around all day, it gets bumped, something happens, it leaks. Whatever, right? He goes, if I forget to charge it, because sometimes you come home, bro, you forget. He goes, I gotta buy more batteries. These ones shit themselves, or I need more, I need another vape. He goes, while it's cheaper and the maintenance isn't that bad, he goes, bro, for me, these little things are the best. He goes, because I just fucking get up, take one. Take it, that's it. He goes, I have one for 2 days. He's on them full time. That's where I'm going to try and get to again, like when I was just vaping, I want to use these. I looked at it and go, even if I'm spending $90 a fortnight on this, right? It's
still cheaper than smoking.
Yeah, bro, because I've already spent $120 yesterday and today on cigarettes. Because a pack of 30s from a 7-Eleven is like $53. I've spent like $106.
Jesus Christ, I'm so happy I gave up smoking.
So I want to give up. Don't get me wrong. If I had money, wouldn't faze me too much. If I was earning the money I was earning back like last year, pre-COVID, like $1,500 a week, like good money, I'd be like, well, I'm cool. Mind you, I had like fucking 10 G's in the bank, so it didn't matter. Do you know what I mean? That was like fucking a year's of work. That's good. I was alright. I was saving good money and I was getting paid good, so it didn't matter. I fucking ciggies, bro, flat out. And then I started vaping because I couldn't smoke in the work car, like you know. And when you're corporate, you really can't. Work truck, bro, they're like, no smoking. I was like, fuck off. Like, all my tradie mates, they're like, yeah, I smoke in the car, I don't care. I tell my boss. When my mate, Jake, said to me, he goes, one of his bosses back in the day was like, it's your company car, you can't smoke in it. And he goes, well, no, just give me a car allowance. He's like, but I've got a brand new Amarok. He's like, well, what's that worth? He goes, I don't know, what's an Amarok brand new worth?
40, 50 grand.
Okay, good, give me a 40, 50 grand car allowance instead. Sell it, give me and whatever you get, give it to me. And I'll buy a car allowance with it. And he's like, nah. So he's like, well, I'm going to smoke in it. He goes, as long as if you ever resign, or when we go to sell it, as long as you pay to get it detailed, done. Yeah, fuck it, alright. Well, he goes, I'm not going to get it. He's like, it cost me like $200. He goes, $200, but I got a car, you know? And when you think about how much you save on, like, bro, you're not paying fuel, fuck. Like, granted, in my Subi, I fill up once a fortnight. I don't drive fucking everywhere all the time and far. Like, studio's like 15 minutes, your 15 minutes, work's 15 minutes, my grandma's is like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's where I go.
Yeah, okay.
Or if I gotta go like to a show that's like rare. Anytime, bro. I'm no more than 30 kilometers away from my house.
I'm pretty much the same these days, even for work.
Even your missus, yeah.
What missus, yeah, I'm not that far.
And I never used to be like that. I was out all the time.
Yeah. I just go fucked up ways to my missus' place because I like to drive, you know what I mean?
Well, my missus' stepdad, he just bought he rides dirt bikes, he used to have road bikes. He just bought a BMW bike to match his BMW car. He's a sicko, man.
Wings has got a BMW bike.
Wings doesn't ride that much anymore.
Nah.
He said occasionally, it'll be a nice day and I'm like, fuck it, I'll go for a ride. He goes, but these days, nah.
Yeah.
But he did say to me, I go, you should, I'm like, ride to Melbourne, we'll go for a cruise. He's like, I actually would do that. He goes, I'd ride to Melbourne. He goes, I would. That'd be fucking sick.
Because it'd be an experience.
He goes, I'd do it. He goes, I'm like, but you shouldn't do it in one day. My dad did that in one day on a bike, bro, and he was like, if you're unexperienced or you've never done a long haul, he goes, you should have a ride halfway.
Yeah.
He goes, if you're going to go to Sydney, you're not going to New South Wales. That's easy. That's like fucking 6 hours. On a bike, 5.
Not even, man, you can be in New South in fucking
5 hours.
3,
but
4,
Sydney, you got another 4 hours.
Yeah.
Right? He goes, it's a long ride in between stops, piss breaks, and you're on a fucking bike.
Yeah.
You know, you're not in a car where you're like cruise control, fucking, you know, on a bike. You can cruise control a bike, but you're on a bike. You got to be alert the entire time. You hit a pothole in the car, well, fucking, fuck. You hit a pothole on a bike, well, fuck, I'm flying, you know. But
you'll be fully alert the whole fucking time.
You have to, yeah. That's why I already told my missus and my mum and that, like, I said, look, when we move, because we're selling our house and we're in the process of getting that done, and I said to him, I promise you when we move, because I'm going to buy a bike, probably this year, I'm going to buy one. After I put that money back in as savings for my car, but that's when I'm going to go, okay, I've put another 8 grand back in for what I pay for the car and everything, it's like 10 grand or whatever. Cool, I've got this savings now, whatever, cash savings, cool. But I'm playing it smart. I'm probably going to loan it. I'm probably going to get a personal loan. Because I've only had like a credit card, which is a small loan. I got a good credit score anyway. I might loan like 10 grand from the bank for a personal loan and use that because I can pay that. I've got it.
Yeah.
So I can just be like, here's 1,000. Do it over a year and just have the big repayments and I'll pay interest on it, which is stupid. I didn't get that money all legally. So anyway.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's a joke, by the way. For any debt collectors watching. No, but I'm thinking just for my future benefit, do you know what I mean? Because that helps you. Especially if you've got a little loan like that, that's got a collateral with it, and you've made every payment and paid it off in a year. It helps when I want to get a mortgage. Because even though I won't leave my old lady, because of my dad's passing, like I wouldn't leave her alone, because you either grow up with your partner, or I think you would stay with family. Like, especially like at that age, like, you know, and I already lived with her. If I'd moved out, it'd be different. Yeah. Because she'd be like, wow, I was alone half the time. Do you know what I mean? But you've never been alone, lose your husband, and then me move out in a year or two. Fuck, bro, you know? Yeah. And my mum's fine, bro. I love my mum. She's the best. Cunts tell me, like, you gonna move out? I go, bro, I own a home. Yeah. No matter what you say, like, I own a home. Yeah. Like, I own half a home. Yeah. You rent, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Like, yeah, literally. Yeah. Like, I don't care if it's got if the other half's my mum's. My mum's 63, bro. Where do you think I'm going after? Like, it's my house. Yeah. I own it. I own half of it. I'm on the deed. Yeah. You know? That's how. Oh, I don't fuck cunt. I'm like, you serious? I'm like, you want to rent? You pay what? You paying a mortgage? You're paying a mortgage. You're paying $600 a fucking week. You're paying a mortgage. My mortgage is literally like, when we move, if I have like the little mortgage I'll have will be like what you've got now. Yeah. Like the little one, the land one, which is like what, $600 a month?
Nah, more than that.
What? How much have you got out? You can't say.
Nah. It's kind of all over the place at the moment. We'll wrap it up anyway.
No, we've got to do fucking
We've been now anyway. Go to Zanda's fucking Instagram if you want to see the polls.
Yes, we will discuss polls next week.
Screenshot them and...
Yeah, I might have to.
Screenshot them and then we'll do a double up next week.
We'll do a double up?
Yeah. This has been the Weekly Thought podcast. I need to go eat because I'm fucking starving now.
We love you all and we will speak to you...
Next week. I'm pretty confident we can get one done. Alright, see you then. Peace.